Welcome to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. Really lovely to have you join me. We're going to do a love reading for Libra, and this is for the month of June. You probably already know that I'm doing weekly and monthly readings at the moment, and I've just been guided by Spirit recently to also do love readings, but they're a little different to perhaps what you would normally find on other channels. Spirit really wants people to understand what divine love is all about and how to live through the power of soul loving. And so the readings are going to assist people to understand how to improve their life, learn how to see through a lens of love. And of course, this enriches our experience of life and enriches all of our relationships. So sometimes the readings will focus on different things and not necessarily be a quick fix or a quick pathway to our romantic partner. So I don't know how they turn out beforehand, but I'm always trusting that the right information comes through to help you. Now, if you'd like to know a little bit more, I have actually published a book called The Power of Soul Loving, which is on the banner behind me. And I've included some information in the description box below. Also, if you're curious about the card decks that I use in my readings for the love readings, I've included some information there as well. If you're enjoying these readings, please let me know. Do a thumbs up, leave a comment, share with your friends, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. That would be amazing as well. That way you get notifications every time I post a video. Alright, so Libra, let's get started to see what's in store for you for the month of June in terms of love and love relationships. Hi Libra, we're going to start with pulling a couple of cards, a few cards from the Tarot Oracle deck by Lucy Cavendish. Just asking Spirit to let us know what the theme is for you at the moment during the month of June in terms of love, how love is manifesting in your world at the moment. Thank you, Spirit. Now, usually the first card lets us know the overall theme of the reading, and we have the Hermit card, which says to me that you're in a time and a space at the moment, Libra, of needing to have some quiet solitude to rest and to nurture yourself and to go within. And there's a lot of goodness that comes from doing this. When we recognize that our energy is low for whatever reason, mentally, emotionally, physically, it's a really good thing to be able to rest and rejuvenate. And that's how we show love to ourselves. You know, if we're feeling as though there is a lot has been happening in your world, and that's what I'm getting a sense of, now is the time not to fight it, not to resist it, but to really allow yourself and give yourself the permission to slow down and to rest. And that's going to help you to restore your energy, give you clarity of your mind. Not that you need to be problem solving anything right now, because rest is when you're not problem solving. It's allowing the body to recover, and we've got to slow everything down, quieten everything and quieten our mind in order for that to happen. Now, we have the Hanged Man card that's following, which is kind of letting us know that in recent times you've felt a little caught between two worlds of not knowing which way to go. Are you in this camp or are you in that camp? Not too sure where you fit, not too sure of your roots at the moment, because I feel that there's been an event or things happening that have kept you kind of in this limbo, which is an uncomfortable place to be. And so it's like you're waiting for the next thing. So you know what, it actually makes a lot of sense that we can't force things to happen, and sometimes external matters are completely out of our control. And so adopting the hermit mode of retreating and being in a place and time of solitude is perhaps the best way to go through this period of time for yourself. And sometimes we just need to give in to or surrender to divine timing. So this is where you're finding yourself at the moment. A good place to be. Moving forward, things are shifting in a really positive way for you. There is actually a lot of love around you, even if you're not feeling it in the moment here. But as we move forward, we've got the Empress card, and the Empress is all about fertility, all about giving birth, either literally or metaphorically, to something new in your life. So in some ways, depending on your circumstances, the Empress card could indicate a new beginning for you, a new beginning in love, a new beginning for a reset for yourself, birthing something new in your life. So it may be a new job, new project, new relationship. Of course, it's going to be different for everyone, and as this is a general reading, we're not going to force fit it if it's not resonating. But the Empress card is a strong major arcana card, which gives us an indication that this is definitely happening. And it follows a period of kind of waiting and resting and rejuvenating and recovering. And then we move into this new cycle and this new phase where you feel like you are experiencing a new beginning and a rebirth of yourself. Beautiful. It moves on to something that's equivalent to the Nine of Cups, which represents blissful times in terms of relationships in your life, the way you are feeling within yourself. So clearly we're moving from a very low, quiet energy period of waiting to giving birth to a new life, new you, and the energy rapidly increasing, which is lovely. This is a beautiful, these two cards are full of love and full of promise and full of inspiration. So there we have the theme of what is going to unfold for you during the month of June, and could actually extend beyond that. So it's a good idea to recognize that we're taking a big picture point of view here. So I'm going to pull some cards from the Romance Angels deck, which is not always about romantic relationships, but certainly does indicate where we are in our soul journey in terms of love and what is going on in our energy field. So thank you, Spirit, for your advice for Libra around love relationships, and that can be relationship with partner, family, yourself. Thank you, Spirit. What do you have for Libra? Okay. So we have things going on here in terms of your growth in understanding the pathway of love. And as we go through our life, we're constantly learning lessons and being challenged and pulled in different ways. For some of you, there's an experience of a past life relationship. Now, can I just say that sometimes this kind of relationship will manifest in the physical realm. Sometimes it manifests as our guiding spirit, not in the physical realm. But the influence here is a loving influence, as you can see. And I feel that there's a beautiful loving presence around you at the moment, Libra. And this loving presence, now I just want to say, and take this as it resonates, I'm sensing that for some of you, this could be a passed on family member, not necessarily a romantic relationship, but it could be from a previous life. But what I'm sensing is the presence of family that have passed on, that are around you at the moment. However, it's going to be different for different people. I do feel a great deal of loving energy that is surrounding you, and you're going to have moments when you are having a memory, a sudden memory out of the blue, a warm feeling behind you, around you. Memories of past occasions will suddenly come into your mind. Just know that this is Spirit's way of, or past connections of letting you know that they're with you, supporting you, and just giving you what it is that you're needing at the moment. Always in life, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. For those of you who are in a relationship, if you are wondering, what to do with that relationship, Libra, the guidance for you is to make the effort. When you intuitively know that there is real love there, then you make the effort, and Spirit is saying it's worth it. So if you're feeling prompted to go the extra mile, go out of your way to communicate, show your love through actions, Spirit is saying do this. Don't hold back. Don't hold back your love. Open your heart and trust the guidance that you're feeling within. What's important as part of your soul growth at the moment is knowing how to let go of expectations of others. We've got the trust card and let go of control issues here. And this usually comes up as a double whammy in lessons that we need to learn in life. When we're feeling a lot of resistance and we're feeling frustration and sometimes anxiety, sometimes fear, and we go into our head because we don't have all the answers, but truly it's coming from a place of a lack of certainty within yourself and also having expectations of others. That we interpret that our own sense of happiness and peace is not being fulfilled because of what someone has or hasn't done, what they haven't said, and that's what we mean by the message here that says let go of control. To really value someone in your life and to make the best of a relationship, we've got to sort of really monitor the way we think about things and truly be responsible for our own thoughts and our own emotions and our own happiness. So the guidance here from the angels is to let go. Let go of your preconceived ideas about what you think is happening or how they should be, and just let things unfold naturally. That is the best solution, and that provides peace for you and freedom for them, so that there is room to grow and that there is space enough to then develop trust and build rapport between you and the special person or family members. Trust is such a key ingredient. Being detached from expectations, trusting the situation, and having faith that things are going to work out. But there's an element of trust in yourself as well, and trusting in the divine love and the divine power. Again, we've got to let go of wanting things to be a certain way and expecting things to turn out with a particular outcome or people to do and be in a certain way. So I feel that this is an interesting opportunity and growing point for you at the moment in your life. Is just, as you're moving through the month, be mindful, of when you get those emotions and those feelings of frustration, just check in with yourself. Are you focusing on you and what you can do, or are you having expectations of others? And then just trust that the divine knows what your heart is and allow things to unfold naturally. And as it was saying here in this card, great love is worth making making the effort and taking the steps you're guided to take. And sometimes that just means to take your hands off the wheel and to let go. I sense that for those of you who are in a connection or relationship with someone, that you're really feeling that strong connection. And that's why you really want this to work. But there's a lot here to learn, and that's why we have relationships. It's to help us to learn and to grow. All right, let's see what Spirit has to share with us around the Angel Messages deck here by Carl Gray. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Libra in the month of June. Let's see. What are you giving birth to this month? How do we go from the Hermit to the Empress? Let's see. Express your creativity, Libra. Miracle of forgiveness. Trusting your vibes. So, Libra, we know that you are an air sign, and quite often air signs are very creative. So part of your journey in terms of developing love is using your creativity to open your heart chakra. When we allow ourselves to express freely, we connect with our heart, which is so beautiful. There are no restrictions. And you know, if you're an artist, you get lost in the moment. If you're a musician, you get lost in the music. If you're a writer, it's the same thing. When we go into that zone of creativity, we move out of our head and out of that problem-solving mode. It's not possible to do both. And Spirit is saying, during this period of time while you're resting, rejuvenating, and getting ready for this new birth in your life, express yourself creatively through various projects. It could be gardening, it could be anything, cooking. And go into this as if it was your personal therapy. What a great way to relax and to give yourself that special time without worrying and without having any expectations of other people. It's like you're creating this beautiful bubble zone that's just perfect for you right now. We then have the miracle of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a beautiful thing. And forgiveness can be forgiveness of self and forgiveness of others. And truly what that means is not an admission of guilt. Forgiveness is an act of love. It's recognizing that we are not perfect. And in our imperfection, we truly want to feel everything that we need to feel and accept everything about ourselves and who we are. And that is an act of love. It's forgiving ourselves for not being perfect, for learning and growing. It's also having a compassionate heart towards others and knowing that every person is on their soul journey and that none of us are responsible for someone else. So if someone has made a gaffe, you know, send loving energy towards them. That is an act of forgiveness and an act of love. This is such a beautiful way to heal, regardless of what's going on in your life. Self-forgiveness is the greatest act of love. It means full acceptance of yourself and full love of yourself. It's probably the best medicine you could give yourself. So if this is you and this is the space that you're feeling that you're in, you know what? That is the best medicine for you. Absolutely, hands down. Plus, stepping into your creativity to open your heart chakra. So beautiful. More powerful than a massage. It's just saying. And then we have trust your vibes. Now, as I mentioned before, Libra, you are an air sign. You are connected to the airways and to the spiritual realm, perhaps a little bit more easily than the other zodiac signs. Spirit is saying, as you come into a space of self-love and self-healing, your intuition begins to clear because you're allowing your chakras, your energy centers in your body, to clear from the toxic energies that you've been carrying around. So when we're in a headspace of wanting to control our world and others, that creates toxic energy in our body and in our thinking and in our energy field. As we let go and surrender to that, we actually start to experience clarity. And as we experience clarity, our intuition sharpens. What does that mean? It means that you're starting to really trust your gut instincts, those vibes, that inner voice, that just knowing about something. And when you feel that you just, and it can be the simplest of things, it doesn't have to be grand. If you just kept getting a nudge to say it's time to go sleep, that's your intuition. If something that you know that you need to do and pick up the phone to speak to someone, that's your intuition telling you that. So Spirit is saying this is a time for you to trust your intuition, because Spirit is going to, and the angels are going to speak to you through your intuition. So listen and attune your ear and your senses, and it will really help you during this period of time. I'm going to pull some cards from the Quantum Oracle deck for you, Libra. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Libra. What's coming up for Libra in the month of June? Still would like to get some more information around what is being birthed and this idea of relationship bliss. I'm starting to feel that this relationship bliss is the relationship with yourself, that you are hitting the sweet spot of inner wisdom. And I feel that this Empress card is to me saying that you're experiencing a rebirth of yourself. There may be some Librans out there having a baby, but let's just say. And for those of you who are in a partnership, perhaps your energy is clearing, and that means that you are stepping into a space where you're in flow and no longer controlling. For those of you who are not in a relationship, this is definitely about you feeling at peace and at one with yourself, that you've allowed yourself enough time to truly step into your wisdom of experience, really listen to your body and your intuition to take care of yourself, and you allow yourself to move into a place of feeling blissful and at peace and at one with yourself. So either way, whatever your circumstance is, Libra, there's a lot of inner work going on here for you, but you're moving and you're learning about things, and you're moving in the right direction to create inner peace. And you know what? Why do we care about this? Well, we want to feel good, but also as we experience this, our energy clears, we're learning soul lessons, and we attract more love into our life. Always. We no longer have to go out seeking to force something. We just need to take care of ourselves first. The rest just happens. So we have the celebration of a great achievement, Libra. New supportive connections. And we have great gratitude. Your energy is lifting, and I'm seeing the return of the vibrant Libra that we know, who's social and connected, loves to love other people. So there is a reason for a celebration. Maybe it might be a birthday, it might be a wedding, it may be someone's given birth, it may be that you've done really well on a job, well done. Whatever it is, this is ticking your boxes in terms of connecting with. Apologies, Libra, I had an interruption to my video just then, but we were just saying that this ticks your boxes in terms of connecting with people. And I know that you love the enjoyment and the joy of coming together with others and celebrating. And it could even be just, with friends, a social event. Those sorts of things is something that it lifts your energy. So Libra, whether there needs to be something to celebrate or not, there is a gathering, and it feels like it's a really great way for you to raise your energy. Because I see as things are progressing for you in June, so beautiful to see that you do manage to renew your energy and to start to feel the buzz of life again, which is really great to know. We also have you, no surprises here, connecting with others and making new friends and being very supported by family, friends, new connections around you. And of course, it's speaking to the creativity as well. So we've got the express your creativity here, and we can see that this is certainly, I think this is art, yes, painting. So you're exploring new things in life, and it's a really beautiful way to give back to yourself, to nurture. So you're really making your health and well-being, your mental, emotional and physical well-being a priority. I feel, Libra, you're quite accomplished at doing this. You've had to go down the road of many challenges before. And as we experience a lot of soul lessons, we become better at being able to integrate and process through them more quickly. And it really feels that the speed with which you are able to pick yourself up is very admirable. And that's not to say that you suddenly feel amazing on top of the world and everything's hunky-dory, but you're equipped with enough life skills and wisdom to know what to do to help yourself. And then with time, things improve for you. And you are certainly, with this beautiful new vibe of what you're experiencing, you are feeling incredibly grateful for all that is around you. And in this particular picture, it's quite beautiful. Have a close look. There's a lot of birds. So you have a lot of people communicating to you, connecting with you, and you're just really, really enjoying and appreciating the support, the messages, the love, people really sharing their feelings and thoughts with you in order to support you. And you're feeling the love, which is just so beautiful at this time. And that's probably why we have this relationship bliss card that's come out, because everything that's happening around you is that beautiful, loving vibe. And in many ways, this is what helps you to start afresh, to birth something new in your life. And so this is really, something that you really want to experience, isn't it? So there's a lot going on here for you, Libra, but in the best possible way. It feels like a very healing journey for you. I encourage you to re-watch the video a few times over the month, because it'll be important for you at various times, particularly if you're feeling a little low in energy, to remind yourself, yes, that's where I need to focus. This is what is possible for me. Because Spirit is always letting us know what is possible. It's not about predicting things so much as giving us a way to go forward. Now, as I was talking there, I was just shuffling the Namaste Blessings deck. There's really beautiful little pocket-sized cards here. And so I've pulled a card for you, Libra, which is beautiful. Here we go. So I'll just read the blessing on the back. An idea manifests endless blessings, but you must act to bring the ideas to life. The time is right. Know that the world is full of ideas floating around aimlessly until someone notices and breathes life into them. This is your time to shine. Have faith. I dare say, Libra, with all of this beautiful energy that's happening around you and you being in a new space of feeling supported, love, gratitude, connecting with people, accessing your creativity, trusting your intuition, you are going to get that spark, that idea. And Spirit is saying, notice when that happens and run with it. Don't sabotage yourself and go, everybody's done that before. There is no one who is like you. And your idea done in your way at the right time is exactly what's going to bring the blessing to you in your life. So you've got the mix of everything happening at the right time for you. And so Spirit is saying this is a blessing. This idea that comes to you is going to give you this new lease on life. And it's going to come at the right time. And with your increased energy and your intuition and your creativity, and it says here, have faith, which is also about trusting. Trusting in the, can I just say, trusting in the energy of love. Love is what sparks us and inspires us. Inspiration, in spirit, in action. Beautiful things are there just waiting to come. So my dear Libra, I'm going to leave it at that. Just know at the beginning here, please love and nurture yourself for the period of time that you need to, and you will know when that is done. We've got some lovely advice around potential relationship. I'm sensing someone from a past life around you, not in the physical realm at the moment. A few growth stretch issues for you in terms of learning to let go of things, trusting, and yeah, you know the rest. So Libra, it's a beautiful reading, and you know, you are capable of incredible love yourself and a lot of wisdom. So I'm wishing you well. Have a beautiful month, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.